Hey guys, Kirsten here, and I was just trying to install Windows 11 here, right? In my amazing Windows 7 virtual machine with 4 gigs of RAM, and it clearly says that it can't run Windows 11. So that must be true, right? Can't run Windows 11? Not anymore. Well, you probably could do something else, but I made my own little program that would allow you to install Windows 11 and anything that can really boot the image. So basically what it is a Windows PE based environment. What Windows PE is it's basically what this is right here, the environment that the Windows setup is running in. But I created my own application that runs on top of Windows PE that does all the magic without, the requirements getting in the way. So let's go to that now. So let me switch it over to test the ISO because that's just what it's named right now. And we'll give the VM a good old reboot. So as you can see, it has the same Windows 11 startup because it is the Windows 11 pre-boot environment, which is what PE is. It's the same thing that the Windows setup uses. But as you can see, it's a little different. It's initializing itself. And we're going to get right into it. Alright, we're getting the volumes. So how this works is it's going to get all the disks that's in your computer, all the hard physical drives. So if there's no partitions at all on it, it won't have any size next to it. Unless it's just formatted weird, which is still in its currently early state. So sometimes it won't show anything there. You just gotta make sure that this is the right drive by looking at all the other sizes. So we're gonna hit disk 0 since that's the only hard drive in here. I would say, are you sure you want to continue with 0? All data on that drive would be formatted because it'll just wipe the drive and partition it all out for you. So we're gonna say, yes, why not? So then all you gotta do is really sit back and wait. For me personally, it took about 3 minutes to deploy the image. So see, it's done formatting. Now it's deploying the Windows 11 image, which is basically like what the Windows installer does. That's basically, it's just one image file, which is called the install.esd. But this is, I converted over to install.wim, which I believe it's Windows image or Windows installer something. I think it's Windows image. And then this is using DISM to apply the image to the hard drive. Now I do plan on making this open source because why not? I like open source stuff. So, and plus I've used open source snippets of code in here, so it makes probably the same sense to make it open source as well, just to help obey by the GPL2 requirements, right? This was mainly coded by me, but since I have no idea how to work with Windows PE and DISM, I did take like a few lines of code from other places just to get me started, and I worked around it. But I still took code, so gotta do my part, make it open sourced. That will be coming out soon. So we're still deploying image. There's no progress or anything yet. I do plan on showing the log of DISM while it's going. But if you can tell up here, we are still going because the hard drive light is constantly on. So with this, the reason why what inspired me to do this was to try to get this running on my 2012 MacBook. Just to test it out. Oh, here it goes. Okay. So it's done here. As you can see, it finished. It added the BCD records, which is basically the boot records for the hard drive. So click enter. Oh, it's going to start up again because of a little bug I had in there. So that'll be fixed. So now all I got to do is type exit. Type exit, and it'll reboot the computer. All right, we'll give it a second for the VM to reboot. And we're booting to the hard drive. You can tell if I eject the CD, we're booting back in the hard drive. As you saw at the beginning, it said that this VM couldn't run Windows 11 on 4 gigs of RAM and no TPM2 chip. I don't even think this thing has a TPM chip even hardwired into it. And there it goes, starting services. Now, if we do give this a bit, it will get to the Windows, main Windows install, OOBE crap. But this is your Windows 11 image without the requirements. Took about barely any work to do, so thought it was pretty cool. Now, activation. It's probably going to be a good thing. This is not a cracked version of Windows I'm using. This is straight from the Windows CD. You still have to use a product key in the operating system. Like, come on. If you don't pay for Windows, what is wrong with you, bro? But yeah, this is a legit copy of Windows pulling right from the installer itself, from the installer's ISO. So, yep. We give it about a little bit here. It should reboot itself, and then it should go into the out-of-box experience here. So I'm going to pause this until we get there. Just to demonstrate that it's a fully working Windows 11 experience. Okay, the system just rebooted. Should be going into the OOBE here soon. Oh, there goes just a moment. We should get the startup chime. I don't expect it to be very good though, because there's no drivers on this thing yet. And it's a pretty laggy VM because of it's intentionally laggy just to demonstrate that it can run Windows 11 on this hardware, but just not that good. Oh, here it goes. Ooh. There it goes. Okay. So this is Windows 11 Home Edition. So this installer uses Home Edition because it's kind of lightweight. So this will force you to make a Microsoft account, or like to use a Microsoft account, I'm pretty sure. That's how Windows. I was going to use Pro, but I just choose Home because I thought it was the most the lightweight. Because think about it, if you're installing it on a unsupported machine, then it's unsupported for a reason by Microsoft. So I picked the lowest kind of end option that you could do. All right, we're checking for updates. All this should be standard Windows 11 stuff because, well, all that installer did was apply the same thing that the Windows installer does. Your thing's coming your way. Your PC will restore. Oh, it updated, didn't it? Yeah, the installer must have updated. Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure this was a fresh image, but whatever. I guess we'll be back here soon. Oh, wait, nope. I think it's just not rebooting. We'll keep it here. We'll keep it here. I can tell it's probably a little old because it doesn't have the new spinny thing, but I can always upgrade the image easily. I just have to welcome. That's an old kind of thing you haven't seen in a while. That's Windows 7 right there, or Windows 7. Just going straight to welcome. Okay, so we're going to accept the license agreement. Name your device. Unsupported. Let's call it unsupported. Just a moment. What is the installer doing? I didn't do any of this, so I don't know what it's doing. I haven't seen it do this before. Is it rebooting again? Yeah. Windows, what are you doing? See, this is why I don't like Windows 11, personally. It's because it's just acts weird. I've never had this happen in setting up Windows 10. So this is just weird. Alright, Microsoft account time. Come on, Windows. NVIDIA saying that the VM is running at 37 FPS. Here we go. Yeah. So we have to. Alright, so I'll just create a new Microsoft account for the sake of this video, because why not? I need to fully demonstrate that my tool works, right? Alright, we'll just name it. No, just give it random at Outlook.com. I'm not. This is a temporary account. I don't need it. So I'll just fill it in. Oh, come on. There we go. Birthday. La 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 la. 2000. An alternate email. Do I have to? Really? I don't want to. Add just a... Or who's it going to want me to confirm it? Oh, maybe it doesn't need to confirm it. Will it just let me in? Create a pin. We'll create the super secret pin of 0000. Here's again. Oh. 1598. There we go. Just straight across the keyboard. Or the keypad, whatever it is. Privacy, take all my data, Microsoft. I'm running on unsupported hardware. Haha. Yes, I know that you can run. Now, this is not hard to do. But for the people out there who just want to run this on unsupported hardware, then this is kind of an easy way, I guess you can do it. There's probably easier ways out there, but this is an easy way for me that I could create and I can personally use on my devices. Bro, huh? The OOBE, man, is so long in this thing. Bro, you literally just did this, bro. No, how about we just get rid of its internet? Or get rid of its internet. Alright, there we go. And then we'll bring back its internet. Hi! We're getting things ready for you. Can I do the cool trick? I think I just did it. The good old Control Alt Delete. Yeah! Now the dock likes to take a bit to start because it's still running its initial crap. What if we do WinVer Windows 11 21H2. Go ahead and open the Explorer here. This PC. You can see you got Windows. And it's, you know, good old Windows 11 without the rounded corner. How old is this version? Holy crap. Okay. This was from an image I thought I downloaded pretty recently. Because none of these have rounded corners. That's interesting. Okay. Does Edge have a rounded corner? No. Oh, is it because it might not be graphics drivers? I don't know. But that's a demonstration that the installer works perfectly fine. And yeah. Thank you all for joining. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.